We are out here in the garden tossing salads. That is what it's all about. They help to boost the immune system. Welcome back, HELOC Nation. If this is your first time here, welcome. It's harvest day. I'm going to show you how I harvest potatoes the easy way. Let's harvest some chives. Chives are loaded with vitamins and minerals. They help to boost the immune system as they are high in vitamin C. They aid in digestion. They're low in calories. They promote bone health, heart health. Chives are something else, huh? There we go. Just left a little bit behind. Let's hear it for chives. It's warm out today, but I planned on coming out here for 20 minutes. I said 20 minutes. I couldn't help myself because there's always things to be done. And I didn't get out here early the way I had expected to. So 20 minutes. I'm staying in the shade as much as possible. I have my hat on, so I am protected. This big old tree is above head. But yeah, these chives, don't sleep on chives. You can dry these out in your dehydrator machine or let them dry naturally. Just tie it in a bundle and hang it up in a cool, dark, dry, well ventilated place. You can place it in the oven on a very low setting. You can freeze dry it. This wonderful herb called chives. Oh my gosh, so good. As I mentioned before, I am on a mission. I am harvesting often. I'm not letting the work build up on me so that I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm getting out here and I'm harvesting regularly. Just don't want to feel overwhelmed this year. I see peppers, so I'm going to go ahead and grab these peppers because I want the plant to continue to produce. I feel like the taste and flavor profile is so much better when it's younger. I also noticed that the plant will produce more because you're harvesting more often. It takes time to wait for these vegetables and these fruits to get to a substantial size. So you're waiting and waiting when you could have harvested and harvested again. And at the end of the day, after all of our toil, all of our hard work, the blood, the sweat, the tears, don't we want our food to taste amazing? We don't want it hard or woody. We want it young and tender, right? Scrambled eggs, stir fries is pretty much what I eat a lot of. So I'm going to get these while the getting is good and way before any pest makes it inside, you know? And as you can see, there are so many buds on here. And again, it also helps me to preserve these things in a manner I don't feel overwhelmed. I feel like last year and the year before, I always felt overwhelmed when I had to do like larger harvest. And so with this, it's just more manageable, much more manageable. So I'm taking everything off of here. And later down the line, we'll let them go a little bit longer just to see what other fun colors they create. But yeah, this is the purpose. It's to get this food. We got some parsley here. We can take these leaves here. Parsley definitely brightens any dish. Taking these outer leaves. Yeah, let's get it. Look at that. How much would this cost in the grocery store? An arm and a leg. Ain't nobody paying that. Grow, grow, grow your own. Grow, grow, grow your own. These sage leaves are huge over here. We talked about sage, right? And the importance of sage. Sage is excellent for memory. And Lord knows, I always want to have my good memory. So we're going to cut some of this. Got some sage here. I love making sage tea. It's so good. Oh, delicious. It's so delicious. You know what else is really delicious? Basil tea. Have you had basil tea before? Basil tea. Look at me being OCD-ish. You over here and you over there. Everybody get in their own spot. Oh, y'all are so OCD. Oh, you would have done the same thing. Yes, you would have. I am sweating. I'm not the only one. Wasn't planning on basil, but look at the basil. And it's so tall and lanky. We want this to bush out. So we're going to go ahead and give this a trim as well. Just going to go ahead and get in here and cut you down here. Yeah. We cut it right here. This way more will shoot out here, and then we have the side shoots there. We want a bushier basil. It has seen better days, but we're going to clean you up. Eloc Nation, I'm not playing out here. I'm not playing. I'm not playing out here. I'm not playing out here with this food. We came out here for some dill. Here you are. You see, she's going to seed. The aroma here, the aroma. So good. Dill is so good in salads. You want to take your salad game up a notch? This right here. Dill will save your salad. Good Lord, good Lord. Look at you. Dill is bald headed now. Look at you. Got seeds coming though. Oh yeah, this dill will toss your salad. Out here in the garden tossing salads. Let's head into the shade, into the shade. Has it been about 15 minutes? I said I'm going in 15 minutes. I'm sugar, I might melt. I keep seeing these black bugs with black spots on its back. All over. You'll see that. What is that called? I've got to look this up. But they're all over the place out here. And they love my raspberry bush. Usually, if nothing else, I could count on a little raspberry snack or something out here. No, nothing. Look at that. What is that? Can you all see that? Thing. Wow. I'm going to go inside and cool off and come back. But here are the potatoes. Look at them. I mean, the leaves have, I don't know, where'd the leaves go? The leaves are gone. It's all dried up. Okay, so we're going to pull these out. But look at these. I see some poking out. I hope there are no grubs in here. Please don't let us find any grubs. But everything is dried up. You know, I've mentioned before, carrots are hit or miss for me. Sweet potatoes, potatoes, and corn. Those four are for me. And beets. They're hit or miss for me. And I've never had like a really huge potato harvest in my gardening life. So I'm not really expecting a whole lot. I usually get something enough to eat on. I just might be surprised this year. But I keep at it and I keep trying, and hey, that's all we can do out here, right? We win some and we lose some. I mean, clearly I know how to grow something. Well, it's not all a loss. I just have some things that I'm good at and some things that I'm not so good at, but I keep trying. What's a girl to do? So I'm just getting these moved and set up for later to harvest potatoes. Potato. So we're going to take them over here. Come on with me. So I've got the bag sitting out here. We're going to do it in this spot later. I've got my herbs. I've got my peppers, my basil, my dill, and my parsley. So picked up some extra things that I hadn't planned on getting today. But that's how it is in the garden. You go out for one thing and you end up with something else. All right, well, I have sweated enough goodies. And we are going to come out and harvest these later once it cools down a little more later this evening. Get you a piece of tarp or an old blanket. We're going to dump the entire bag and we will just rifle through it and we'll see what's what. Easy peasy. I'm going to show you how to easily add your soil back to your grow bags, amend the soil, and plant something new. Let's go out here and grab these potatoes. Okay. Actually, it feels much cooler out here. Even though it's still 96 degrees, there's no humidity, and that's the thing. Let me grab some gloves and then we'll dig through these potatoes. All right, so let me grab some gloves and then we'll dig through these potatoes. So I'm so glad we took care of this earlier. Why do you guys tell me I forgot my mic? You all forgot to tell me. I have to get used to this mic. I'm so glad I didn't get too far into this video. So my mic sounds nice, check one. In my opinion, this is the best and easiest way to harvest potatoes. That's a whole lot of dirt, and I don't see no potatoes. Me and these potatoes. Me and Mr. No Potatoes, no potatoes. OCD chick, she don't follow, she lead. She plant it, she grow it, she live what she speak. Decent sized potatoes, you know. Decent. All of that soil. And this is why I don't waste. Oh, wait a minute. And this is also why I don't do like 4, 5, and 6 bags, because I just haven't gotten to the place where I know that I'm going to be super successful and it's actually worth it. I could have grown something else here and gotten a better harvest, but I continue to do it because it's just fun to do, and you never know really what you're going to get. Grow it from the root, then she played that. OCD chick better state that. E-lock rolling deep, can't break that. Young and tender, bringing that flame from the dirt to the dish. There's a smaller one. Here's some more. Here's some more. That's a pretty decent size. Oh, here's some more. Wait a minute. Got to really spread this stuff thin because sometimes you can miss a few. Let's try to spread it thin. That's another technique. Spread it out thin. But this will make I don't know, a serving or two. Another one. Okay. Oh, here's a few more. Okay, I'm getting a little more than I thought. Notice I didn't say massive potato harvest. So here are my potatoes. How do you guys feel about this technique of harvesting? Do you like this technique? Ooh, there's a snail on the bag. Look at the snail on the bag. There's a whole lot of roots here. This is what I got so far. Y'all share your potato growing tips. That's my only gripe when it comes to growing these root vegetables and things, is that you can't see underground. Things on top, you can see, oh, the leaves are yellowing, you know, the leaves are curling, so you can kind of assess and make adjustments and amendments and all. But with these doggone potatoes, for me, the way I see it is, it's always a surprise. Okay, got a few more little spuds here. This is enough for one family dinner. That's a teeny little tiny one. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna let that go back into the soil for nutrients. But yeah, it looks like that's it. That is it, you guys. All right, we got more of the white potatoes than we did the red. I don't even know. That's not even enough for a family of 4. What am I talking about? I'm thankful for that because the good Lord didn't have to give me this. Say, give thanks even in the small things. All right, so now I'm going to show you how I put it all back into the grow bags. Easy peasy. If you are interested in the gloves that I'm wearing, there's a link in the description of my video. Loving these gloves. I love that they pretty much go to my elbows here. Very durable. Love them. Machine washable. Really nice. That soil is so pretty. What I do is I take one end Usually I do one bag at a time, so it's easier to lift. It's a little heavier today because I dumped both bags. Being too fast today, trying to get back inside. So in this case, yeah, so I'm just going to fill it in here like this. At least this way I'm getting all my soil. If I had dumped it into the grass or something, then I'd be putting grass in my grow bag. So this way I'm still getting just the soil. I still missed one. How about that? So I'm just trying to gather it up as much as I can, enough to lift it and to be able to pour it back into the bag. It's just so much easier to me. All right, top off these grow bags, which simply means add more soil, amend the soil with more nutrients, and plant some new seeds. Thanks for joining me today. See you in the next video. Be kind to yourself as well as others. We are all going through something. See you next time. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. Find something you love and have fun doing it. Thanks for watching.